Okay, guys, so I'm here. Just got done doing a quiz for my college course, Operations and Management. I'm a full time student this semester, and to be honest with you, I didn't even enjoy going to school when I was a kid, and I'm an adult going back to school, and I'm just like, dang, like, it's so much being an adult, being clean and sober, being with God, and it's like, at least these are my responsibilities today. At least these are my problems today, you know? At least. Because I used to have a lot of like crazy problems. My crazy problems and my thoughts, my mentality back then used to be like, oh my God, who's coming after me? Because I was on drugs. So I was always like, oh my God, being paranoid about the cars I was jumping into when I was prostituting, being paranoid about, am I gonna live today, being paranoid about, is this drug gonna make me overdose, stuff like that. So having these new responsibilities, these making sure I do my homework, making sure I get good grades, making sure that my rent is paid, and right now I'm staying in a hotel room, so I'm making sure I keep a roof over my head. I don't ever want to be under the bridge again or sleeping on the corner of a store. I I have a lot that I've been through and things that I've experienced in my past. And every day I'm learning how to be a woman and have good morals and values for myself, good self-respect, because anybody can, I can respect everybody else, but what about respecting myself as a woman, as a person, as a daughter of Christ, and things like that? What about respecting myself to show my kids, like, I love myself. I'm supposed to take showers. I'm supposed to go to the woman doctor. I'm supposed to do all that. And I don't want my kids to be like, "Oh, she was on drugs. She let herself go." Yes, I gained weight. I gained a lot of weight taking psych meds. When I'm clean and sober, I tend to overeat, and I I indulge in life, overeating. I didn't eat a lot when I was in my addiction. I was skinny. I tried to keep myself fed every day, and made sure, it's just, I don't know, just making sure that I was healthy sexually wise, because I was out there prostituting. But I noticed that in my addiction, things did tend to get worse and worse every time I relapsed, and which, that's what it says. That's what they teach us in recovery, that things get worse when we stop for a while and then we go back out. When we stop for a while and then we go back out, our addiction's worse, because we're trying we're not picking up from the very beginning. We're picking up from right where we left off at. So if I was over here doing this last time, I'm gonna be doing some more crazy stuff next time, and I don't want there to be a next time. I don't want to end up dead or end up with a chronic illness that I can't get rid of and things like that. So yes, every day I'm trying to exercise more. Bought me a bike. I try to eat healthier. Stop going out to eat, and stop overeating. Stop overeating, because, like, I'm treating my food stamps right now like commissary. Like if I was in jail with commissary, with a bag full of commissary, eating in proportions, eating sometimes, eating next time, next day, trying to conserve my food and learn how to live right. I'm used to being on the streets, not having nothing. So when I do get a bunch of stuff, I overspend. So now I'm trying to learn how to manage my money well. I'm trying to realize what is more important and think about a rainy day, not just over here buying people gifts, buying all this designer stuff. No, this go around, I have to sit down and be patient and realize I don't need 1,000 clothes and 1,000 outfits, 1,000 shoes, expensive pair of glasses. I don't like. I have to quit idolizing money, idolizing looking, trying to look my best, and that you can look your best by going to Goodwill. I'm looking forward to going to Goodwill pretty soon. I want to go back to the Goodwill. I love their clothes there, especially when they're in nicer areas of the city and things like that. You never know what you can find. So it's just an everyday process, trying to rebuild my mind, trying to learn new skills and new habits and new ways of living now that I'm not on the streets no more. Now, I'm not a hypocrite. I still love everybody who's out there, and I still pray for the women, and I'm still here to talk. It's just some things I can't entertain no more. I like old boyfriends, people I used to hang around, and especially the men's side, because I don't have resentment toward it. I just change the way I move, and I change the way I think and how I operate nowadays, because I have to be more careful with myself, because there's plenty of times where I've gotten clean and sober before and I failed because I still want to show up out there. I still want to show off, and that's not of God, showing off and boasting about what I've done and what I can do. Now I want to show other people how to do it, how we can do this, how to change your life, how to have the motivation, the commitment to change. Like, don't give up on yourself, man. Like, don't, because every day my survival skill was prostitution. I was quick to be like, oh, I just can go and make me some money and stuff like that. No, that's not right. That's not respecting myself and respecting God. You know, that's adultery, idolatry, that's worshiping money and things like that. That's a lot of things. It's like spiritual demons and things like that. So I'm going on a journey. I'm going on a journey where I'm going to be doing a lot of healing, deliverance, and a lot of like just praying against all negative forces, everything that is not of God. I am just going to be working on that this year. I'm going to be working more on freedom, finding freedom from all these shortcomings, these bad character defects and things like that. So thank you guys for tuning into my channel. Please subscribe, and let's be friends. Let's comment. Let's talk. Let's try to help each other. Thank you. Bye.